So the next thing we're going to look at is how to debug JavaScript. So let me open up my JavaScript program, and let's create a new page. So under root, we'll create add a new item, and we're going to call this debugging.html, and in here and we're going to just put, and this is really just kind of a script in it. I'm going to say A is equal to 5, B is equal to 6, C is equal to A plus B. So we're just writing some JavaScript here. It's right in the root scope of the script, so it's going to run immediately when the page loads. And we're going to do this console.log. So this is one way you can display things as they're happening in JavaScript. And it's not a way that you'd want to show. So where does this go? We've done this addition, we've logged it somewhere. Well, if you hit F12, then we have a favicon thing. I'll talk about that some other time. But if we look at our console, let me run this again. Oh, we have to go to the page. So debugging.html. What did I call it? Oh, I misspelled it here. So let me do this again. Debugging.html. I make the same mistakes everybody makes. Okay, so Control F5, run this thing. And I hit F12. Well, where did this go? Right there. It's hard to see, but you can see right there at debugging HTML line 11, we got that. And did you see it says line 13? It says at line 13. We got that console.log. So it showed up there. So, if you've ever debugged things by temporarily putting log statements out or printing things or outing things in C++, you can use that to help you debug things. So if you're not sure what's going on, you can just throw some console.logs out there, hit F12, and look at the message. The other thing we can do is there is a built-in debugger into most browsers. And if you put debugger, the debugger keyword here, and then we'll run this. And then we'll go to that page. It doesn't run right away. So we put this debugger statement in here in their script. what we can do though is we can hit F12 and then refresh the page. And when you refresh the page with F12 activated, it will hit this line and pause. And so here we pause at that line of code. We see pause and debugger, and you can see some kind of familiar options. Resume script execution is F8. And then step over next function call is F10. If I double click on this, I can bring up under sources. I can see I'm now stopped here, and then I will hit step over or F10, and I'm now on this line. I step over one more, and I'm on the next line. And I can I can see my variables here. I can see that A is 5. When I step over one more, I can see B got value 6. If I step over one more, I'm now at the console. C is now 11. And then I can go one more. And here I have at the console, I can see that the 11 was displayed. So, you know, world's worst console application, but you've got debugging functionality, and you can, you know, display what's going on as you're going along, or watch it in execution. It's pretty much what you need for debugging. It works fine. So that's how you can do debugging with JavaScript. And there is a, for example, for Chrome, if you go to Developer Chrome DevTools, there's a whole bunch of documentation about F12 DevTools and what you can do with it. So you can become more familiar with everything that's available with those tools. And that's how you debug JavaScript. Thank you very much.